Well, I can cook too, on top of the best. My seafood's the best in the town. Yes, I can cook too. My fish can't be beat. My sugar's the sweetest around.
Hi everyone. I am in the Cravings kitchen with Pepper and Chrissy. This is also known as Chrissy's napping counter.
Yes.
So we have her here.
I wasn't feeling great, so I put Mom in charge of helping Jessie, and I had to be here to support Jessie because I'm very excited about this book.
So this is my cookbook, Pepper. I know you have one coming out.
I know how long you've been working on this
I know.
book.
I would call Chrissy like what? This is like 2 years ago.
All hours.
All hours of the day, and she would always return my text messages and phone calls. But I asked for a lot of advice. Did you know your things in the acknowledgements? You are. You're in the acknowledgements. But Chrissy's been a great help and just support system. You're the fourth one, right under Ellen Bennett, and above Pat and Lakshmi. So today we're going to make. And by the way, thank you, Chrissy, for all your help with this. You're very helpful.
It's a small little cookbook world, and not enough people help each other in it. You know, it's kind of a competitive world.
I agree.
So,
But there's like no one that can compete with you. You're on your third cookbook. I already looked at it for you. It looks amazing.
Yeah,
It's
very
unbelievable. And Pepper, I'm very excited for yours.
Thank you.
So I'm from New Mexico, and so a lot of the recipes in here are from the recipes that I grew up eating.
Better Call Saul.
From Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad. And we're gonna be making green chili chicken enchilada pie. So it's like a hot pie. But instead of a flaky crust, we're doing tortillas. So we're gonna make a crust on tortillas.
Awesome.
But first we need to, I already diced the onions.
Yeah.
So we need to get this sauteing. I need you to chop this onion, or this carrot.
Okay.
I think the vegetable peeler is here. You don't have a Cravings vegetable peeler, do you?
That one's good.
Nah, just use the best one.
What about, is this one good?
What is that? Yeah, that's crazy.
This is a Cravings vegetable peeler that I branded. It's a
So let me see.
It's in partnership with
She's
OXO.
not used to peeling, she uses knives.
No, use that. That's good because that's the Cravings one. That's
This
new.
is the greatest thing. Okay.
Whoa, calm down with the knife.
Oh, you didn't see me this morning.
What happened?
Oh, no, nothing.
What was it?
Great story.
Great story from Pepper.
No, I
Great
like
story.
Yes.
Oh, I've seen you chop those.
Okay, people are scared, but
It scares the shit out of me when you do that.
Real finger. Yeah.
It does make me very nervous when I watch you chopping things.
Read what happened.
That's what.
What happened?
No.
What happened?
Nothing. All right, so I got.
So dice the carrot.
Okay.
Like little, they're like 1/2-inch dices. And I'm gonna put the onions in. So we're doing onions and carrots and some spices we have. Yeah, that's good. You can even do larger than that if you want. And then we have oregano, cumin, salt and pepper, and we're gonna make a roux with the flour. Shout out to Jen Atkins Dog Roux.
Yeah.
She has no idea what it is.
All right.
This smells so
Justin's
good.
getting Jules put on his face.
I want Jules out for Justin.
Okay, we're gonna let this soften for like 4 minutes. And then we're gonna add some flour and get that nice and toasty.
Are we live right now?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, this is just a rehearsal, Chrissy. Chrissy, do you remember the first time we met?
The very first time?
Yeah, the very
Was it
first time.
Backstage? No, we've met before that show.
What, the game show?
No, your one-man show.
Oh no, we went before then. This is how I recall it, at the White House Correspondents' Dinner.
Uh-oh.
And we were both very, very drunk.
Yay, thank God, both of us.
No.
Because I mean, Justin loves politics, so he loved being there, but that was not my world, and I was just so happy to see someone who was just enjoying themselves. And we were sitting outside the bathroom on like a console table, and like a really like slinky dress, and you look amazing, and you were just, I'm almost like gravitating toward you because like, Chrissy's the fun part of this party. So once the flour gets toasty, this is how you make a roux. It combines with the butter. And now we're going to add some chicken stock.
Oh, yes.
And we're gonna add some milk as well.
Added the chicken stock.
Added the chicken stock.
Oh, see,
Stock has been added.
it's thickened.
Stock has been added.
Going into overtime with the milk. So basically what we're making is a pot pie filling.
Yeah.
And we're going to add some green chilies and some cheese and some chicken. And then we're gonna move on to making the crust. What is the craziest thing that someone's asked you about like your recipes?
Oh, all day, honestly.
I also love when you're making something with meat and I was like, is that vegan? You're like, no, it's not vegan. You see me adding meat to it.
It's meat.
You want to open this
Simple things
pepper?
when people are like, people really don't know they can replace one fish with another.
Exactly.
Whatever you,
Well-
I want to make this, but I don't like salmon.
Ah! So I made the mistake, and you probably would have warned me to not do this, but I looked at the Amazon reviews.
Oh,
But
no.
most of them are really good, so I was like kind of interested. I was like, oh, this is so nice. People are saying really nice things. And then I came to the one that, of course, was not nice.
Yeah.
And it was someone that was saying that I had way too much cumin in the book. And I'm like, it's New Mexican food.
Yeah.
Literally every New Mexican dish has cumin in it.
Take it out if
Take
you
it
don't
out.
like it too. My God. That says more about you than me.
Yeah. I'm gonna add about a cup of shredded chicken. I'm gonna turn this down. Ooh, chicken's flying.
Did you see the tortillas we have? I wonder if you still have them. We have duck fat tortillas.
Oh my
You
God.
might have eaten them all yesterday.
Oh, my.
At one point, they were for burritos, and then they turned into cinnamon sugar tortillas, and they were just so insane.
So adding some green chilies here. And honestly, like I would eat it like this, just over some rice or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
But we're gonna make a pot pie. Oh, let's add some cheese.
Pot pie with tortilla is genius.
I'm really bad at pie crust. I mean, I'm not anymore because I've learned how to do it, but like pie crust kind of makes me cry.
I hate using pie crust. That's why in mine I use pie crust crackers.
Yeah.
That you can just crumble on top.
Yeah. No, but but like when I tried to, I just cannot with you in the rolling pin. But I don't love making pie crust. And Julie, my cooking partner, she's like a master at it. So she's taught me how to do it. But I wanted to make this pot pie with corn tortillas instead because that's like my favorite part of the enchilada anyways. So we're gonna let that just sit there and stay warm.
Ooh, I'm gonna have this company send you these tortillas. It's gonna die.
Okay.
They've almost got that chewiness to it, you know? Really.
Pepper, how do you turn on the broiler?
Ah. Oh.
There it is. Broil. Just do broil. Figured it out. Don't get it, Chrissy.
That was exhausting.
Okay. God, that oven's very fancy. We're gonna cut 6 of these tortillas in half. And we're going to heat up some oil here and just soften the tortillas with some oil. I'm just gonna fry some of these up. This probably should have gotten a little hotter. I don't know. I mean, we just had Beckett, so we've been busy with the baby, but I mean, that's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Is it walk yet? Or starting? That's what my
He's like scooting around and crawling a lot.
Yeah.
Early.
Yeah. Okay, now the fun part's coming. All right.
All right.
Pepper. Calm down.
Okay.
Okay. So I've just sort of heated these up and softened them a bit. And now we're going to actually create the pie crust here. Line this with these half ones.
Yeah.
If you want to add like that. And just sort of slightly overlapping. It doesn't matter if it's like completely covering the bottom because it's all just gonna be basically a casserole anyways. And we're going to actually this one here too.
You better leave this shit here.
Oh, I have some at home because I practiced last night. So now we're going to.
I used to practice before every like Kelly and Michael or something.
Yeah.
And then you would be on that stage for maybe 16 seconds.
I know, truly. I just did, and then we're rain on cheese.
Yes.
I just did a cooking demo for, what was it, Good Morning America, and I did it with Julie, and it was her first time on a national talk show, and I was like, honestly, Julie, like it's gonna be so fast, and she was like taking her time, stirring things. Like, Julie, no one's even watching.
Julie, no!
They're on a commercial break right now. So I'm gonna put this under the broiler for a second to get that nice and crispy.
Jesse, this is a fucking awesome recipe. I love it. Jealous.
What are you most excited about in your new book? Is there like a recipe that you can tease us?
My quiche terrain baguette, that long thing that we filled with different eggy things, and it's like a really crusty loaf, and you slice it, and it just perfectly cooks this egg with ham and Gruyere. It's just the most like crunchy, beautiful recipe. We have an incredible lentil soup. I made like comfort food, but I didn't want it to be like cheese and like I didn't want it to be as fatty as my first book. So like comfort.
Your first book is really naughty. Like there is naughty recipes.
Really
so delicious.
So I'm like, how do we find comfort food but still not making you feel weighed down?
Right.
So yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
So now this is getting, see?
Ooh.
Okay, now we're going to do another layer of these. Like this. Good. And now,
Are they just buttered?
they're just, I put a little canola oil in the pan, and you can use butter actually, which is how I used to make enchiladas, but we did canola oil just to make it a little less. All right. Now we're gonna spoon this mixture into I'll let you do that, pepper. As much of it can go. Now this is green chili sauce that I already made at home. It's also in the book, the recipe, but it's just basically you saute onions and jalapenos and garlic and cumin.
You always keep it on hand?
I do have this usually, like, because I put it on my eggs in the morning. But the recipe for this is also in the book, and it's gonna go on top of the crust when we're done. With cheese, and then we broil it, and then basically it's done. Mmm.
Yum. 1 second. Let's see.
Flying in with crystals. Flying in.
Don't you miss that? Like you just miss all of the.
Behind you with crystals.
Oh, that's so good.
So now we're going to just we're gonna kind of close this up. Actually, I could have done another one here to sort of close this up. But we're just making this, sort of folding it in. And then we're going to pour some of this green chili sauce on top. About a cup of that. And again, I like to always have this in my refrigerator.
I'm not gonna ask you one more time. Can I freeze this?
Can I freeze it? I like to put it in ice cube trays and just defrost it when I need it.
Yeah. If I have 6 of them ready for lunch, if I put each portion in an ice cube tray.
More cheese, and then we're gonna pop this under the broiler again to sort of heat it back up, and then we're ready. Pepper, can you open the Okay. Give it like 3 minutes or so.
3 minutes.
And that's basically it. Pepper, do dishes, thank you.
Oh, beautiful.
Zach can cook too.
You're very brave with the boiler. I usually sit there the whole time.
It's
Have you ever had anything burst into the broiler?
so perfect.
Totally.
Okay. Turn it off. I don't know how to turn it off. Okay, so we'll let it sit for a second, but that's basically it. It's a green chili chicken enchilada pie. That's
I'm
it.
gonna have the children eat it tonight too. They'll love it.
See, hearty.
Oh my god, Jess, that looks amazing! That's such a great idea.
Perfect. Beautiful.
That's such a good family style meal.
It is, yeah. And it comes together fast.
That's genius. I love that no one that's watching this has probably ever heard of that before, and they're gonna make it.
Well, that got you off the counter.
I know.
Oh, wow.
Right?
That's great. Healthy.
Yes, very healthy.
Very comfortable too.
Delicious.
Thank you.
Good
I
job.
love you. Congratulations.
Thank you
I'm
so
so
much.
proud. I know how much work goes into these
Thank
things.
you. Thanks for helping me.
So good. So easy to make.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wow.
So I'm definitely, this would be my jam.